They lie straight out. We know on a political level what happens. We've seen it in the FBI. We've seen it in a lot of different places. A lot of people are not pro-law enforcement anymore, which means that the government really has to prove their case beyond a reasonable...
Okay, so what's this guy yapping about? And he's pretty loud too, isn't he? Well, he's talking about the Diddy case and how the government screwed up and how it's not really a RICO case, and it was just a sham.
No doubt. It's not cut and dry anymore. It's really not. The government doesn't have that credibility where they think they can just go charge somebody and then they're going to win the case based upon the media and the ugliness sometimes, the way the case looks. You know, a case can look real bad, but it has to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have to have the evidence. Obviously, they didn't have it, and I said from day one, this isn't a RICO matter. There's no real pattern of racketeering. There's not a criminal enterprise.
No, folks, so welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Joe, and we like just checking things out, and that whole Diddy matter was not a RICO case. You knew it, they knew it, everybody knew it. Welcome to the show. I'm turning on my TikTok. All right, here we go. Now, this is not a music show, but we have to check out some things on the internet, okay? The next thing we're going to check out... Oh, by the way, this gentleman's name is Michael Frenzies, and I would highly suggest you go check him out because he is a very smart person. All right, so next one is
a Tennessee man who was pardoned by President in prison for plotting to attack FBI agents and attempting to incite a civil war. Edward Kelly was the fourth rioter to enter the Capitol on January 6th. He faced a separate investigation for targeting federal agents who were looking into his role in the Capitol attack. Now Kelly is set to spend the rest of his life behind bars. For more, let's bring in CBS News Justice correspondent
Wait a minute.
Scott, what more can you tell us about what happened in this case?
The guy was pardoned, and now he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison because he plotted. They let him out, and then he plotted, and now he's going to spend the rest of his life.
Yeah, Joe Ling, our CBS News review of this case shows that according to the Department of Justice, it was during the investigation of Edward Kelly's role in January 6th that he began targeting the FBI agents and the FBI overall, or part of the investigation into him. This began in 2022, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. There was some type of plotting, amassing of resources, if not a plan and a way to execute the plan to target federal agents. They call it conspiracy for murder.
Oh my God. So what I'm trying to say here is, please, One Gun, watch yourself. If it has been shown that you were making plans with people and plotting some sort of revenge plot against people who you didn't know were federal agents, you could spend the rest of your life, and it doesn't matter if they were joking with you or not. One Gun. See, One Gun, I'm afraid you think this is a joke. I'm afraid you think that you're supposed to be doing this. You're inciting a civil war and plotting to attack people. And you have carried out many attacks, and many attacks have been documented. So it's one thing just to, pick on me and make fun of me, and that's fine. You can do that all you want, One Gun, but don't attack people. Don't make plans. Don't hang out with the white supremacists thinking you're a cool black supremacist with the white supremacists. Just trying to help you, buddy. Don't do it. Don't make plans. Don't make plans to attack. Stop. You see, you have zero self-control. That's what it's all about. Now check this out.
So Edward Kelly, who was pardoned on January 20th for his role in the U.S. Capitol insurrection, now faces a life prison term for what he did while under investigation for the U.S. Capitol insurrection. There has been, as this week ends, no pardon for Edward Kelly in this separate case, which is being prosecuted in the Eastern District of Tennessee.
Wait a minute. He is being prosecuted federally for... And it's a separate case. So he was not pardoned in this second case, but they're saying he got life in prison.
How many other people who were pardoned by the president have since faced new criminal investigations, Scott?
Oh, there have been some, including one who was arrested just days later on a gun charge, and another, a Texas man, who was actually freed from prison because of the pardon, not just having his slate clear, but was actually released from the prison gates, who was later charged with child solicitation. That's what's happened so far. But one of the warnings that Justice Department officials gave during the Biden administration was that if there are pardons, these are people with a history of recidivism, of criming again after they get released, and we're seeing that play out already.
Hi, everybody.
Here in 2025.
I'm saying hi to the
reporting on the opposition to the FBI's planned move of its headquarters to the former office of USAID. What have you learned?
This is a controversial move. The FBI changing offices, leaving the 50-year-old J. Edgar Hoover building, which, to put it charitably, is falling apart, to a different office space in Washington, D.C. in the Ronald Reagan
folks,
building.
so we're just checking out news items on the internet. Okay, what's next?
This is Democracy Now!
The empire of AI.
Goodness.
How AI
turn now
is
to the
threatening
empire of AI. That's the name of a new
democracy.
book by the journalist Karen Howe, who's closely reported on the rise of the artificial intelligence industry.
Computers to train them on that data. But what Silicon Valley did and what OpenAI did in the last few years
is
they started blowing up the amount of data and the size of the computers that need to do this training. So we are talking about the full English language internet being fed into these models, books, scientific articles, all of the intellectual property that is being created, and also massive supercomputers that run tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of computer chips.
Okay, folks, this is very important. Listen to this lady. She knows what she's talking about. Her name is Karen Howe, the author of Empire of AI. Go get the book, read the book, understand how AI is a double-edged sword that will both revolutionize your life and destroy it at the very same time. And it can, and it will. It can change your life, make it so great, and then it can destroy it in like 2 seconds. So I'm just trying to warn everybody, here's some good resources. Karen Howe, check this out.
Recently had an analysis where they looked at the expansion of these data centers around the world, and 2/3 of them are being placed in water-scarce areas.
Oh, no.
So they're being placed in communities that do not have access to fresh water. So it's not just the total amount of fresh water that we need to be concerned about, but actually the distribution of this infrastructure around.
That's crazy what she's talking about, man.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today,
Okay, so we got...
I want you to really think about what thinking actually means.
Do AI models really think?
And then try applying that concept to these cutting-edge AI models.
Think about that. Do AI models really reason? Does AI really reason? No. Think about it. It doesn't. No, and it does it better than we do. And it doesn't even do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. I'm just trying to tell you.
OpenAI's O1 or O3, DeepSeek R1, the Claude 3.
Oh my God, dude. Be careful out there with that AI stuff. So now we're gonna go look at some One Gun stuff. Okay, we're not messing with One Gun. We're just looking at his videos on the internet. I mean, That's why he puts them up. Come on, man, look. He made a new video, and I want to see it. Here it is. Here it is. Wait, what's that one that says exposed? Call of the Wild. I have been exposed. I don't think I've seen that one. We're gonna go to live, and then is it under shorts? Dude, you're messing with me, bro. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I was looking at this video and I was thinking to myself,
say hello to our world. Ramada by Wyndham can take you to world-class cities, charming towns, and
how come it doesn't have no sound? And then, like, I'm looking at it, I'm going, you know, here, I could do the soundtrack to this. I'm gonna try to do the soundtrack right now. Here we go. Hey, holler. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the one who can get no love from me. Hanging off the passenger side of the best friend's side. Trying to holler at me. Oh, that's what I'm gonna find real quick. Just a second. Scrub instrumental. Here's the perfect soundtrack to One Gun's video.
And he was out actually making videos of...
Here we go, here we go. No, I don't want no... Hi, holler. Why is she doing Truebones Tai Chi over there? That's the Truebones Tai Chi motion, people. Thank you very much. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the one who can get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side. Trying to holler at me. Oh, the only reason I don't want you is because you live with your mom. If you ain't got no money, no, you can't be with me. Honey, your hair looks like a fishbowl with the fish still swimming around inside of it. No, I don't want no. Live with your mama, no. There's no problem. One gun. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the one who can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Ah! You hurt my ego. Hey. If you live with your mama, no. If you ain't got no money, no. Do not get with me. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me.
The tour poster's here.
Oh my God, that is so funny, dude. No scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Oh, that's sick, bro. Alright, so here we all are at
of shit that was relevant, you know, to that was not relevant to the, like,
Hey,
man, liar, one gun, forked. I mean, what else? What else? You want to tell people what I am? What else you gonna try to do to persuade people I'm a worse person than you are?
Somebody's getting awfully defensive over here. What is this all about? That was 7 months ago? What?
What else? Tell me, what's in your bag of tricks that hasn't been done to me yet?
Oh, somebody's
I'm an adult fucking male.
Oh, big words. Hey, dude's got big words. Hey, I'm an adult male. Why do you say I'm a grown-ass man? Shut the fuck up.
Can't let soft shit like that get to me and make me cry.
Soft shit! It sounds like his diaper's full. Oh my God, his diaper. Boy! Dude, are you okay? Dude. Hey, look. I got some advice for you. If you don't want to be stressed, don't do stressful things. Look at him getting all stressed out, and he got a short. He's like a pinball machine on tilt. Dude, if you don't... Look, One Gun. You gotta learn to crawl before you run. One Gun. Look at all this revenge, dude. Come on, man. All right, what else is up in here? All right, so back to this. What do I have to say about it? I have mixed feelings. Nothing in it is AI, so that's pretty much why I don't like it, because he doesn't trust AI. You know, if you sent this through AI, it would look a lot better. No, that is good, okay? Here, look. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about this. That is good blue. That is good character. That is good light. That is good juxtaposition. That is good camera movement. That is good, semi-good animation. That is good female design. That is good directing, because you used but hold on, let me go back a little bit. That is good lighting. Those are good sets. The characters, I have no complaints. She's got nice pink hair. That is a little freaky, but cool. The hair, it looks like fish are swimming around in his hair. I kind of like that. No, and that, those are those old Truebones kung fu moves. It's cool. Go ahead. I guess what I'm saying, One Gun, is if you took this and ran it through AI, you might have something. But don't release it as is. That is not good enough. That right there is good work. Just not good enough. You need a professional soundtrack that will make it pop. Don't worry about anything else you did. Use AI to do the sound, and use AI to put an AI overlay on that whole thing. Trust me. That's what you need to do.